Ik zit hier in Leiden, ja, techniek staat voor niets. Tegenover mij Bruce Dickinson van Iron Maiden. Bruce?
Hello.
Great to have you along, or actually we're along with your show this evening.
Yeah, tonight.
We'll be talking a little bit. We'll be showing parts of what's happening during the concert. We already hear a sound check right now.
Yes.
Maybe you would help me count down the Dutch top 10.
Right,
Start off with.
okay then.
I'll do the singles here.
Number 10, from number 16 last week, the Commodores going to the bank. Let's have a look at this single here. The Commodores going to the bank. Well, Commodores going, I don't know anything about that one. Number 9, number 12 last week was Cutting Crew, Died in Your Arms. Very romantic song there.
You want to see that, or can you just throw it down here?
You can just throw it anyway.
Right.
I've never heard it. That was the Communards.
No, the Cutting Crew.
Oh, was it?
Was that the Communards?
That was the Communards.
Oh, I blew it. Hold on a second. Okay,
Yeah,
right. There's Cutting Crew. Right, good.
Okay. Then number 8, number 11 last week was Zangeries Zonder Name. Are they Dutch?
Now this is, she really has. That's a great lady. She does.
Live in the Paradisia.
Yeah.
God, isn't she fat?
Oh, come
she
on
should
now,
lose
Bruce.
weight.
Bruce, she'll be watching.
Mexico, the Costa del Sol. Is this anything to do with football?
It might.
Oh, right.
Possibly.
Oh, well, yeah.
Moving along to
Right,
number 7.
Farley Jackmaster Funk.
Love can't.
Yes, Love Can't Turn Us Around. Yeah, but that's not even got a good cover, that one. I mean, this is for people. I don't know. Who's it made by? By featuring the voice of Daryl Pandy.
Oh, wait a minute, Bruce. Don't break my records.
Right. Duran Duran, Notorious.
What am I going to say about that one?
They're on EMI and it's great.
Yeah. We'll cut that out.
Right. Next one is Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. Let's have a look. None of these men are wearing a bra. Actually, no, they're very nice chaps. They're friends of ours. So I'm going to steal this one.
All right.
Play it in the bath.
Anything?
Then we've got the Bangles, Walk Like an Egyptian. Which, let's have a look at this one. This one. This is obviously stolen from the Iron Maiden Power Slave album cover. Walk Like an Egyptian. Angels Don't Fall in Love. They're very pretty though.
You do know how to walk like an Egyptian, though.
Of course, everybody knows how to walk.
Right. Okay. Great.
Anyway, Paul Simon, You Can Call Me. Is that next? No, it's Timex Social Club next. Number 3 last week. Not Going Anywhere. Rumours.
Right.
Timex Social Club.
Number 2.
Number 2, Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Al. You Can Call Me Al.
Yes.
Well, You Can Call Me Al. With some roly-poly little bat-faced girl, he ducked down the alley. All along, gone. Who'll be my role model? What if I die here?
And number 1.
Great stuff, Shakespeare, man. And the Communards. The Communards. This is the bloke who should have been a woman.
Bruce. We'll be looking at a selection of 3 songs from the Dutch top 10.
The Dutch top 10.
We're going into the Bangles right now.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Shall we walk like an Egyptian just for a second?
Walk like an Egyptian.
Just for a second? Okay. Jullie gaan er naar kijken. That's a very good imitation we did there.
That was very good, yes.
Listen, this isn't the first time you've been in Holland.
What?
This is the first time you've been in Holland.
This isn't?
No.
Oh, you're right.
That's right. Of course I'm right. Because you did part of the album somewhere in time.
I lived in Amsterdam for 3 months when we were doing the album, and then I had to spend some time just like floating around nowhere in particular. So I just sort of stayed in Amsterdam, and it was great. I love the place.
How much of the album exactly was recorded in Holland?
Everything except the bass and drums. We did the bass and drums in Nassau in the Bahamas.
Now, I heard that you did the vocals in the kitchen?
Yeah, that was the rough vocals.
Oh,
What we do is when we do the backing tracks, we have everybody playing along so that it makes it more like a live concert, so you get a sort of feel on the record.
Oh, I see.
And then we just go back later and redo them properly.
Or as good as possible, of course.
Yeah, as good as possible. The thing is that when you're just doing the bass and drums, everything has to be separate, all the sounds. Mm-hmm. So we had the guitarists playing in little sort of like rubber boxes, so you couldn't hear them. And I couldn't very well stand in the middle of the studio singing because it would go on the drum microphones.
Yeah.
So they stuck me in the kitchen. I just got very fat in between takes because I used to lock the door and forget about me. I'd be in there for hours going, hello, is there anybody there? They'd all gone down the pub. You know?
Okay, tell me about Eddie. How big is he? I mean, what does he do? I mean, how does he work? Who controls him?
He is kind of like the anti-hero of all monsters. He's the good guy and he's the bad guy all rolled. He's like the Clint Eastwood of monster movies. And the whole thing with Eddie is that you should be maybe a little bit scared, but he's not really supposed to be like really evil. I mean, he's not like, he doesn't have a really black kind of sexual content or anything weird. He doesn't rape people, and he doesn't. The only people that Eddie ever gets on the album covers are people who deserve it. You know what I mean?
What do you do with Jimmy Somerville of the Communards?
Jimmy Somerville of the Communards?
Yeah, the guy that's supposed to look like...
Oh, no, I have to leave that one to everybody's imagination, I don't know.
We'll do that and take a look at it right now. The Communards 1 in de studio, Don't Lead Me This Way, nummer 1 in de Nederlandse top 40. Do you consider yourselves more performers or musicians when you're on stage? Which comes first, if I could put it that way?
Well, the music has to come first because otherwise you can't perform. That sounds like a cop-out.
It's the chicken in the egg.
But it's, yeah, the music has to come first. I think if you have it the other way around, then it's false. If you go on and you think, oh, well, it sounds like a load of rubbish, but I don't care. Let's all be like an actor or something.
Yeah.
Then I think that's wrong. I don't think the audience wants to see a fake.
Talking about the audience, these guys come across, you know, most of the fans in the audience are guys.
Yeah.
They come across
well,
as
I don't know,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there might be a couple of girls that came to see you.
No, I think there's quite a few girls out there. If you go and have a look.
I will. We will be going out.
You right? Yeah, I know you.
They seem pretty aggressive.
Go and talk to the Communards.
they seem pretty aggressive. I mean, what do you know about the hard rock, heavy metal fans?
Well, aggression always gets mixed up with violence, right? In fact, the two are completely separate. And aggression also gets mixed up. It's a misused word. Whenever anybody goes yeah, like that, right? People say they're being aggressive. Mm-hmm. In fact, they're not. They're just going, I feel great, right? Then people who are just standing watching feel a bit weird because they feel threatened.
How about yourself when you're on stage?
I think it's wonderful because I stand there and everybody goes, wah, at me, and I sort of go, well, great, that makes me feel good because then I sort of do it back and it's a two-way street, you know?
Don't people ever throw things at you or something like that?
Oh, things, there's one or two crazy people in North America who throw things. I mean, we've had all kinds of stuff, live ammunition, batteries.
Ripped off chickens' heads?
No, we don't get ripped off chickens' heads. No.
Hey, too bad.
Wasp, we toured with Wasp over there once, and at the end of the show, for some reason, they threw 6 lobsters on stage. One of them looked like Blackie Lawless, so I picked him up and said, hi Blackie, how you doing? Say hello to the fans. And he sort of went like that. And, I thought it was quite cruel, actually, because I don't like...
We like animals.
I like animals very much, even lobsters.
Bruce, listen.
They taste very nice.
We'll be looking at the video to your new song, Stranger in a Strange Land, I believe the title is.
Stranger in a Strange Land.
Right. I have one last question. This was given to me, the official Iron Maiden survival kit consisting of 2 earplugs. Will I be needing these?
People don't sell this, do they?
No, not at all. That was... Do you think that will be necessary for me to wear during the concert?
You know, the best thing you could do with these is stuff it up your arse.